Well, a new report shows that new home sales in the GTA were stuck at lows that we haven't seen in decades. Only 359 properties changed hands in July. This is according to the Building Industry and Land Development Association. That's down 48% from the same month last year and 82% from below the 10-year average. For more on this, we're joined by Sherwood SVP of Stakeholder Relations, Research and Communications at BILD. Joining us here live on CP24. Thanks for joining us here. Are you here? You're here. There you are. I wasn't sure.
I am here.
Yo, hello.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Okay. Yeah. So this is somewhat troublesome on multiple fronts. So what is this an indication of? Are people just simply not buying houses? They're just kind of staying on the sidelines still, or there's just not enough inventory out there for people to purchase?
So, Bill, it's really symptomatic that people are still sitting on the sidelines as it applies to the purchasing of new homes. This is a trend that's been going on for about 8 months now, where we've seen historic lows across the GTA, and is resulting in the levels of sales that this report has indicated. 359 new homes. That's 83% of the 10-year average.
And so these are new homes. Like we have shots right now from Chopper 24 showing like established, communities that's been there for decades. Are we talking new builds that have never been lived in before?
Yeah, we're talking new builds, new condominiums, new communities, pre-construction sales.
So why do we think that is? Is it because people either sit on the sidelines or they just simply don't want that kind of house?
No, it really is a factor of they're sitting in the sidelines. We've interest rates are still, albeit they've come down from their peak, but they're higher than they have been in the previous decade. And then on top of that, we have a bit of a cost to build challenge, where the cost to produce new housing is higher than what the market is willing and able to absorb, and that's creating conditions where we're seeing new buyers sitting on the sidelines.
Right, and I'm guessing has the prices for some of these new builds, you're saying the cost to build them is up. Is that being downloaded onto the buyers, and they're simply just saying we're not doing that right now?
Essentially, what we've seen is prices have moderated about 20% since the peak in 2022, and we're basically have hit a price floor. You can't build it for cheaper than the prices that are being asked right now, and that's a factor of construction inflation, the increase in the cost to build, government fees, taxes and charges, cost of land, and so we're really at a situation where we have to wait and see whether interest rates will moderate more. We're looking for governments to take steps to reduce their development charges. Hopefully, we're seeing a break in the HST coming forward, and hopefully that will move this inventory through.
Right, yeah, because the Bank of Canada rates have been kind of holding steady for quite some time. We've heard Premier Ford, even though he has really no jurisdiction, asking them to drop it. But is it also to do with we're just not building enough homes? Is that anything to do with it as well?
Well, the reality is that there are going to be very, very severe repercussions. So sales lead starts, and starts actually follow sales. And so what we've seen is housing starts actually starting to decline in the GTA. And in Ontario in general, and that's going to continue. And what that will create is a situation 2-3 years from now where supply will actually be even worse. And what we're doing is actually setting up the next housing crisis today.
Tough stuff for today and for tomorrow. Justin Sherwood, Senior Vice President of Stakeholder Relations, Research and Communications at BILD. Thanks so much. We do appreciate the chat.
Thank you, Bill.